Just days after taking off for the nation's capital, veterans with the Kansas Honor Flight have returned to Mid-Continent Airport. Photojournalist George Taylor was there for the group's return. Some days are busier than others at the airport.
Seeing other little kids made signs like you guys did.
And today,
it's exciting that this many people are here.
Is one of the busier days.
Well, we're welcoming back my husband, who is a Vietnam vet, and my father-in-law, who's 91, a World War II vet.
For Deetha Kemp and her family, it's been 3 days since her husband and his father left on the honor flight to Washington, D.C.
You know, when you go away to war like that, you don't talk a whole lot about it, but they shared and have shared stuff that they have never done and talked about things at those memorials that they have never talked about their whole lives together.
And Friday,
do you see him, Aubrey? He's the very first one.
They came home.
Oh, I love the bagpipes.
To a hero's welcome.
There you are! There he is!
And a granddaughter's love.
Over here.
I think it's such a
It was a trip the Kemps never thought would happen.
Fantastic. Made me think of a lot of things that I missed out on. I mean,
a chance to bond and honor family and friends they lost.
Joseph Kemp died towards the end of World War II in France. That was my dad's younger brother.
One last trip.
The two of them being vets, this meant a lot to them doing it together.
But never forgetting the loved ones they left at home.
they was always in the back of my mind, my family.
Just one more busy day.
So glad you're back. Yeah, I am too.
At the airport.
Jen,
Yes, me too.
we're going to be on TV.
Oh, yeah.
This was the state's first honor flight of the year. For details on how you can help future honor flights, just head over to our website. That's kwch.com.
Some Kansas veterans are back home tonight after visiting war memorials in the nation's capital.
They just returned from their two-day trip to Washington, D.C. KSN's Ashley Arnold caught up with them and has their story.
Stephanie, Darren, it was definitely a morning to remember as the veterans made their way back into Wichita, receiving a true hero's welcome.
These are the rock stars from 70 years ago, and they're our real heroes.
And Friday morning, they were greeted as such. Lines of active duty military, family members, friends, and complete strangers lined the hall to cheer on the 27 veterans that spent 2 days in D.C. on a Kansas Honor flight trip. They saw the monuments dedicated to their service and were celebrated for the sacrifices made to support our country.
My veteran had no idea that that was going to happen. So he said, this is something I didn't expect. He was choked up, you know, and it's very, very good to see people doing the right thing and taking care of these guys that took care of us.
Well, it's not impressive. We'd seen other airports and such, but this far excel over this.
Like all the other veterans, Dwayne Denny's trip to D.C. was sponsored, but his support came from students at Eisenhower High School in Goddard. And they didn't stop at paying for the trip. They were also there to welcome him home.
Sometimes when we write a check and send it off somewhere, we don't get to see actually how people respond to it. Coming here, we were able to see their gratefulness and what the money actually went towards and how big of an impact we actually had.
It's great when students realize what these men and women did for us, and they want to make a lasting memory. They understand it's probably the last hurrah for them.
The Kansas Honor flights will be taking off every 2 weeks for the next 3 months. Check out our website, ksn.com, for more information on how you can get involved. Ashley Arnold, KSN News.